hopeless. The more we keep pushing, I mean, just like Dr. Dali was saying, the more we give it, make more noise around issues like that, you get to find out that the bad eggs are actually taken out of the system, and we have a semblance of sanity. I'm not saying we'll have a 0%, but at least, if one person, two persons that are not helping our health system, despite the fact that we already have a crisis of inadequate medical personnel. Now, imagine the little that we have are contributing to make it even worse. We don't have enough adequate or enough numbers. Then the little number we have, you have people who are perpetrating some of this quack mentality and then risking your life. Then it becomes even way worse. So it's way better that we have a small number who are committed and dedicated, and we're able to navigate around. So if you want the numbers, the WhatsApp number, because they gave me, their, what do you call it now, social media handles that you're able to reach out to them. They are a group. So it's not an individual per se that you say, doctor, my head is paining me. No, they are the Healthcare Advocacy Initiative. Okay, so I'll send you their contact, their WhatsApp number, and if you have any complaint whatsoever that you feel they can step in and help you, just indicate on WhatsApp and I'll forward that. I've forwarded that to a couple of people already. So if you are interested, let's do that, okay? Just tell me you're interested in having their contacts. I'll send it to you, then you can send them a WhatsApp message. Like I said, it's not a personal number. It is the WhatsApp number of the group, and if you need help with any issue around hospitals, doctors, and any treatment that you receive that you feel you want to pursue it, then indicate that and I'll do so to you. At this point in time, I'd like to welcome you to Confession Tuesday. It's 22 minutes past 2. We get started from here till 3 o'clock. Confession Tuesday is all about you calling in with those issues that you've held back in terms of not talking about it, but you want to express it out anyways. We give you the opportunity to do so. If it's been pressing so hard on you, if you've internalized it and you feel, look, I just want to let go of this, please feel free. And let's have you call in on Confession Tuesday. You can use the phone line 0700 951 0000 and 08095974869. WhatsApp is 08099930137. You can send a voice note. You can remain anonymous. And let's get the conversation started. It doesn't have to be too serious. If it is just something you want to talk about because you feel the need to let it out. If there are questions on your mind about issues, please feel free. Let's see how we can put our head together. Hopefully tomorrow when we have the doctor, and if it's so pressing, maybe one or two people can answer or make an attempt to just say something if I open up the lines for that. But generally, let's have Confession Tuesday. Come up on board. Okay. So, let's start with this caller. Hello?
Master, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Gailio Covenant.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. How's the family, man?
Very fine. How's the baby?
Very fine.
Sure, she's a big girl now, ba?
Hey, you swell, though. That's cool now, remain.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, man. I just got to greet you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, Gelio. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Appreciate that. Okay. Thank you so much for that pleasantries. So we're on to confession now. If you have your confessions, please feel free to call in. And you can, I don't know, are we streaming live yet? We should be streaming live, right? Okay. You can just join us on our Facebook and YouTube pages and drop your confessions there. Like I said, you can remain anonymous if you want to record a voice note.
More conversation.
And let's see how we're able to get that going. Like I said, the numbers still remain the same. Let's quickly take this commercial and be back.
University Fair, Abuja.
Hi everyone, my name is Swat. That's the name my father gave me, but you can always call me Her Vocal Majesty. I'm the host of The Sunny Side on 95.1 Nigeria Info. It takes place every weekday, noon to 3 p.m., where we get to have all the lovely contemporary conversations. If your days are normally long and gloomy, well, not anymore, because I'm here to make it all bright and sunny for you. So join me. It's an invitation you don't want to miss out.
Connection established.
This is Nigeria Info News. Nigeria Info. This
Confession Tuesday, welcome, and we get on from here till about 3 o'clock. If you have your confessions to make, please feel free, call 0700 951 0000. Okay, 0700, that's 0700 951 0000 and 080 95974869. WhatsApp is 08099930137. Those are the numbers to call for our Confession Tuesday. Like I said, you can send messages, you can remain anonymous. Let's get it started in good time before the end of the show. All right. Okay, I think some confessions have started coming in, but let's see who this is first. Okay, he did not stay. All right. This one said, I got exposed to HIV 2 months now, and I did a test, and it's at day 54 right now. The results have shown negative. But I've been having symptoms that are symptoms of HIV, like loss of appetite and tonsillitis and ED. What is ED? He said, should I be worried? What action should I take? Okay. Let me read the message again. He said, I got exposed to HIV 2 months. Is it in 2 months now or 2 months ago or something? I did a test and it's at day 54, and the results, I did a test at 54 days. The results came out negative, but I've been having HIV symptoms. I'm having loss of appetite, tonsillitis, ED. Should I be worried, or what should I do? What should I do? Okay. That's one person asking. Okay, I think you've done the right thing by going for the test now, don't you think? You've done the right thing. And I think normally they would ask you to stay for some time before you come back for a second one, right? I've seen instances where the first is negative and the second is not, it becomes positive, or in instances it is negative. But maybe because you know these things and you beginning to exhibit symptoms. Who knows? Because if I were you, I'll be a little more optimistic, knowing fully well that it has shown negative, right? And one thing I know about this HIV thing is that it's no longer a death sentence like, when it was first up on board, when it came, and then people were afraid and people just kept on dying until now that a semblance of, I don't want to call it cure, but something that enables you to live a normal life. You're giving your antiretroviral drugs. It helps you in managing the load and you live normal lives. People get married. People have children that are negative. So I'm not saying that it's a good thing or whatever, but I'm just saying that can you calm your mind down? Because I've talked to doctors before. I've talked to people who have worked in this field and they said that most of the time, right, these symptoms start exhibiting even if, you've not even done the test, maybe because Because there are some instances where people, their mind is not on that thing. And so basically you just see them living their normal lives. But the moment they begin to have an idea or they get an idea that, I was exposed or this person I was with, whether it is sexually or in another way, because HIV is not just transmitted through sex. It is transmitted through sharp objects, exchange of bodily, I think blood or fluids or something. Please correct me if I'm wrong for those doctors who are listening to me so that I don't mislead people. But however, if you're exposed to it and you realize and that fear alone is enough to make somebody begin to start purging. But in your own case, he said tonsillitis. I don't know, for doctors who are listening though, I mean, if there's a doctor who can just quickly say something to this person to help them, say he's already exhibiting symptoms. Let's see, what are the symptoms that you said? Tonsillitis and loss of appetite and ED. I don't know what ED is, if you can explain that, but then he said, should he be worried and what should he do? Okay, so that's the first confession this afternoon, but I would love for you to, if anything, know that people are living with HIV and they're living very normal lives. So I don't want you to be too afraid. Just go back for the next test that you've been given, the date, right? And then confirm, then you will know what to do with your life. Okay. I guess I've said enough on this, except if we have a doctor, a medical personnel who has anything to speak to this person, because in this case, I guess we need the experts to say one or two things in order to get this person who is a bit worried to calm their mind down and also do what is needful. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move on to another one. This one says, a friend called me and asked for financial assistance, and because I don't want to be seen as a go-to guy, I told him I do not have money, but I had the amount he was looking for, and I sent him a little something. On Monday, I got a call that he committed suicide. I'm feeling like it's my fault. Oh my God. Woof. Yeah. Kai. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself, because I know the tendency for you to feel like that. It's very sad. People are going through so much. And suicide has never, ever been a solution. So if somebody decides to commit suicide, it's just unfortunate, it's sad, but it's not your fault, because it is someone's decision. It's someone's own call to commit suicide. It's not pinned to the fact that you did not give him money, because everybody's going through their own motion, right? So at least you even said you sent him something. But the truth is, people giving you money or not giving you money should not be a reason why you committed suicide. It shouldn't be the reason. So he probably has a whole load of stuff that has pushed him into depression. And it's not something that just happens, instantaneously. It's a long stretch of accumulation of lots and lots of some of these things. So My guy, please don't feel bad about it. It's sad that you lost your friend. If anything, you should be sad about that is the fact that he gave up too easily. He died. It's a life here we're talking about of a human, and that's the painful part of it. But as for the parts that you want to give yourself fault, please, if you start doing that, you go down that same place, that place of depression, and we don't want that happening. So I don't think it's your fault. It's not your fault. Please divorce your mind from that ideology and just know that you did the best you could, because you also have your own struggles. We all have our own struggles. So nobody is responsible for someone staying alive or dying, especially in the case of suicide. That is a person's decision. And even in life and death, it is God who owns, the call when it comes to how long a person lives. It's not. So when somebody dies, it's nobody's fault. It's a decision of, or it's a case of their time has reached, or unfortunate things happen, and sometimes people die in the process. But for suicide, nah. Okay. I saw my phone line ringing. I called for maybe a doctor or two to call and speak to the HIV patient in case anybody is a doctor. I just want to take a call or two on that particular matter. Okay, so moving away from there. It's not true. What you're saying is not true. You can only contact HIV through sex or through exchange of blood. What exactly did I say? I said blood or, exchange of, I don't know, blood now, right? Okay, so let's move away from that. Thank you, though. Let me see who is here. Hello.
I'll follow you.
Yes, good afternoon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, concerning the person that was talking about.
Hello.
Church. Yeah, can you hear me?
Pastor TJ, we're just doing confession. We're just doing confessions, please. Let's stick to confessions only, please. Please.
I know you talk about that because I have a feeling that's why
I can't even hear you well.
Hello?
You said I talked about...
We are talking about somebody that says she has HIV. So I have a one experience. That's why I want to contribute.
Okay, the HIV guy. But you're not a doctor now.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. I want to tell you about one of my church members there that told me that she was HIV positive.
Okay.
She almost died. And I told her, calm down, go for a checkup in a hospital and pray about it. Lo and behold, she went back. She came out with negative reports. Sometimes there might be a mistake. That's what I also want to contribute. There might be a mistake in the report given to that person, that fellow. So you should not just kill him or herself because of the result given to her. And if it turns out to be positive or negative, there is hope. You should not just kill himself. That's what I wanted to tell you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing that experience, Pastor TJ. Okay. Okay. The phone lines are just dropping. Okay, so Deepa sent me a message. I don't know. Deepa, why are you sending me this message now? Am I supposed to read it or what? Please just indicate what you want me to do with this your message that you're sending me. Is it an issue you want me to talk about, or basically what? Just help me understand, because this your message. I truly don't understand. Why you're sending it to me. You're telling me about whatever it is you're telling me about. So Deepa, this is to you. If you can hear me, respond to me so that I know. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, Deepa is trying to ED, right? ED. Okay. So that's erectile dysfunction. Okay. Thank you so much, because I was wondering. Okay. So that's what the guy meant. That's what he meant when he said, sorry. his irritation when he said that he's experiencing ED. Okay, thank you so much. So that's one of the symptoms too that he said he's experiencing. Thank you so much. Okay, I guess I have another message here. Let me see. Okay, my brother died in an accident and his wife is set to marry again very soon. I want to secure the future of my brother's son. What points do you think I can raise because the family is set to have a meeting very soon? What points do you think I can raise for him because the family is set to meet soon? I don't understand this message. Your brother's wife, your late brother's wife, is set to remarry or wants to marry soon. And you're asking what points you can raise to secure the future of your brother's son. Is the woman not his mother? You know? I don't know what points you can raise. I don't know. But maybe you're just afraid that your brother's son might not be safe with another man, right? As long as there is no hostility between you guys and the woman, it's her son, it's her child. And I don't know if any person can love their child better than the mother, right? I understand your concerns, but I don't know. I guess you people should just keep open relationship where you guys will have access to your son or your nephew over the years if you maintain a cordial relationship. I understand the fears of her getting married to another man, but she was married to your brother and your brother's son remains your brother's son. That can never be taken away from your you people, you know. So, for me though, I think what I would just say is that you people should maintain an open door kind of relationship so that the boy can come spend time with you guys anytime. That's if the boy will stay with the mother in her new marriage, right? But if you ask me, I don't know how old this child is, but a mother will always be a mother. A mother will always be a mother. So maybe forcefully taking the child away from the mother may amount to something. And I don't even think that is even the right thing to do. Just ensure that you have access to him. You see him when the need arises. He spends time with his grandparents if they're still alive. And yeah, he knows who his father's people are, right? I guess. So I don't think it's anything to be too worried about though. But we move on to other issues and confessions. This one said, are you the father? The boy remain the woman's son. The only thing you can do is send money for the upkeep. Correct. I mean, if maybe you be worried more if it was a man, right, who was going to get married to another woman and you are wondering how the children will cope under, because it's always there's this famous wicked stepmom thing. And truly not even all stepmoms are wicked. Yes, we have a whole lot of stories around stepmothers being wicked, but in that instance, I think children are more inclined to this maternal thing. So if it is with the mother, I will not be worried, except if the stepdad begins to exhibit some things that you feel is quite inimical to the growth of your nephew or whatever it is. But for now, I don't think there's anything to be too worried about. Yeah. So let's move on to other issues. Good afternoon, Barrister Swat. Please, I need okay, this is not for now. That someone cannot have HIV through exchange of... Okay. Laser Bride. Okay, thank you so much for that. 0700 951 0000 and 08095974869, 08099930137. Those are the numbers to call. You can remain anonymous if you don't want your name to be mentioned. Record a voice note or simply send those messages on WhatsApp as we begin to get closer and closer to the end of the show today. It's 2:45. And this is 95.1 Nigeria's Confession Tuesday. We still confession Independence Day Independence Day edition. Seems we don't have any more confessions to make this afternoon, but if you still do, quickly send the messages, quickly call in, and in the absence of that, then maybe we might begin to call it a wrap on Confession Tuesday today, right? So, but if you still do have, please go ahead and get them coming in. Like I said, we're live on Facebook this afternoon. You can join me via that. Let me check the Facebook and see if we have messages there on our Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja Facebook page, and the same goes for our YouTube page. I would have to check that to see if we have any messages. I'm trying to do that. Trying to do that now. Okay, yes, I see messages here. Babalola Oladipo, he said, great, Mama Swat. Okay, you're here on What's Up to Happy New Month, Happy Independence Day. Congratulations, ma. God bless, says Dipo. Same to you, Dipo. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Also, Francis Omaga Namani said, also Francis Namani watching all the way from Mamaguze in Enugu State. Good afternoon, Swat, and keep up the good work. Thank you. Also, always good to see you joining us. You know, almost every other time we come on live, you're joining us and you're sending messages. Appreciate that. Let me see for the YouTube page. Let's see. Do we have messages there? Okay, we don't seem to have messages there. So, thank you so much to all of you. Okay. Someone sent a message saying, please that guy, it's his fault, please. Let's be truthful. If he had helped him or her by giving them the help, the victim clearly wouldn't. Are you kidding me? Speak for yourself, because I don't know if giving you money is enough to make you be alive. That means your life is tied around, help you receive from people. Are you kidding me? No, this is your own opinion. It's not the truth. Okay? You cannot blame somebody for that. What if, he did not, even though he said he had, but he gave him money. There are people who have principles that they will not loan people money. They will just give you what they have. Because in this age and time, how many people even pay debts? When people come and collect money, they hardly ever give back. So do you blame anybody who wants to take precaution? And then, like I said, And we all know everybody is in their own situation. Do you know how bad his own situation? It might not be monetary. It might be other issues too that he's going through. So I would be the last to pin another man's death on another just because of the fact that he did the little he could. A man's life is not dependent on some of these things. Anyways, I guess that's it for today on Confession. It's already 2:50 and we don't seem to have more of the confessions coming in this afternoon. So I'm presuming that we are done and dusted on Confession Tuesday today, except if anybody does have their confession, I'll just give one last chance before I say my goodbyes on the show. Let me call the phone number one last time, 0700 951 0000 and 08095974869. The WhatsApp is 08099930137. Send a message via that or record a voice note in case you want to record or call, and let's have your confession. But in the absence of that, I will give some few minutes, and if none comes in, then I will be saying my goodbyes on the show.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.